The Adventures of Captain Underpants and his sidekick, Socks. In a quiet little town called Underwood, there lived a boy named Timmy. Timmy wasn't just any ordinary kid, he was a superhero. Or at least, he thought he was. You see, every night after his parents went to bed, Timmy transformed into the mighty Captain Underpants. His superpowers? Well, they were unique. He could leap from the couch to the coffee table in a single bound. His cape billowed majestically behind him as he ran down the hallway. And his greatest weapon? The power of silliness. Whenever danger was near, Captain Underpants would strike his ultimate pose, arms on his hips, feet wide apart, and his underpants shining like a beacon of justice. One night, as Captain Underpants was patrolling the living room, he heard a strange noise coming from the kitchen. It sounded like muffled giggling. Suspicious. He tiptoed over, using his sneaky socks of stealth. The giggling got louder. Aha! Villains! Captain Underpants whispered to himself. But when he threw open the kitchen door, he was shocked to find not villains, but his little sister, Lucy, standing there with a whisk in her hand and chocolate all over her face. Lucy! What are you doing in here? Timmy asked, in full superhero mode. Lucy grinned. I'm making brownies, duh. But you look ridiculous. Timmy, with his underpants still over his PJs, stood tall. Ridiculous? I am Captain Underpants, protector of the innocent. And you, little sister, shall be my sidekick. From now on, you are Socks. Together, we will save the world from bedtime, broccoli, and bad TV shows. Lucy laughed. Socks? Really? Can't I be, like, Glitter Girl or something? No. Socks is perfect. You'll have the power of unmatched socks, striking confusion in the hearts of all who encounter them. Timmy declared, pulling a sock from the laundry basket and tossing it at her. Now come, Socks, we must prepare for our greatest mission yet. And what's that? Lucy asked, still licking brownie batter off her fingers. To sneak cookies from the pantry without waking Mom and Dad. Timmy said with a grin. But beware. There are obstacles, squeaky floors, the creaky door, and the cat. Lucy's eyes widened. The cat, Mr. Whiskers, was notorious for ruining their plans by meowing loudly whenever he saw them sneaking snacks. All right, Captain Underpants, she said, pulling her hair into a ponytail, let's do this. The dynamic duo of Captain Underpants and Socks crept through the house, dodging toy cars and the dreaded Legos that lay scattered on the floor like tiny mines. They made it to the pantry without a sound, but just as Timmy reached for the cookie jar, MEOWWWWW, Mr. Whiskers had spotted them. Quick, Plan B! Timmy whispered. Lucy raised an eyebrow. What's Plan B? Run! With cookies in hand, Captain Underpants and Socks sprinted back to their bedroom, diving under the covers just as their mom poked her head into the hallway. Everything okay in here? She asked, clearly suspicious. Just fine, Mom. Timmy called from beneath his blanket, crumbs already falling onto his pillow. As their mom walked away, Lucy rolled her eyes. Captain Underpants, huh? More like Captain Crumbs. But Timmy smiled. You know you love it, Socks. And so, from that day on, Captain Underpants and Socks continued their nightly adventures, battling the forces of bedtime and sneaking cookies whenever they could. Because in the world of superheroes, it wasn't about the cape or the mask, it was about having fun, even if your superpower was wearing your underpants on the outside.